with no further ado, I would like to have Fan come and speak to us for a few minutes to talk about what's on her heart, which is going to be projects and who knows what else. So go ahead and take it away, Fan.
Okay. So, tomorrow you will be submitting your first assignment report, and it's a good time to talk about a professional standard. And hopefully you have already read the syllabus about what we are expecting about a professional report for this course. And as mentioned in the syllabus, a professional report is not just a report with correct numbers and conclusions. Of course, they are important, but besides, it's also important that your report looks professional. Otherwise, it will be hard to read, and your future manager even won't want to read it at all, right? So in this course, for all the submitted project reports, we require you to submit a report meeting the professional standards. And we should give our thanks to Professor Dobelman to list all the expectations and the requirements clearly to us to help you improve your report when you are still a student at school, right? In the future, your manager may not even tell you before you finally realize how important it is. So let's go over the professional standards quickly so that you can double check before you submit your report and tomorrow. Let me, may I share my screen? So can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your presentation.
Okay. So this is just a guideline, like, oh, sure. Why does it block? Okay. So, okay, so first is about the submission and the cover page. So for the cover page, you need to include all the required information, like the class assignments, which tomorrow it would be homework 1, and they submitted and name of the group member. Do not need to include a group number, but later we will assign you a group number, and once that is assigned, please include it in your cover page. And also for each group, you should submit only one report on Canvas. We don't want to check multiple versions of reports from one group. And also the graded report will be returned on Canvas. So it will be returned to the student who submitted the report. So that student should share the comments with all your group members. This is a true example, like what a cover page should look like. So you should include the title, which is 682, or whether you are from 682 or 482. So this semester we have a mixed group, as we just put both numbers there. And homework 1, and this one I will assign you later, and all the group members' name and the date. And this is what I copied in the syllabus. So there is a chapter called the Professional Standard on syllabus. You should read it carefully. And in this chapter, in this paragraph, so the most important thing is first, there is a page you can click on to look at the professional standards. And also another one is a checklist, a quick checklist I will click it later. So you should check that before you submit your report. And also we have good examples posted on Canvas. And on syllabus, you can see the path to those examples. So first, this example, the gallery of great ones are from previous class. One example, professional reports are not related directly to our material, but it's very good for you to review. And then let me take a look at, quickly go over the professional standards. Yes, there are a couple of things you need to pay attention. So right now we do not require hard copy, so I cross this out. So you need to submit on Canvas, and only one copy is required. And also for each report, we need to clearly state what we're trying to solve. So they are mainly, you can see the summarizing the assignment, homework assignment. So what index are you going to talk about, and what meaning of this index, and what formula, and what hypothesis, methodology, and also organize, this is one for statistical analysis, and a discussion. So instead of just listing all the tables and figures, you should provide a meaningful discussion about what you observe, what your conclusion is. And also, we provide a code and a reference. And a table of contents is only required if you have a long report. By saying long report, that means more than 10 pages. And also a coverage analysis. So so the data is for a database, right? So which column are you using? What the coverage is? So from which year to which year? Like what the meaning of this variable? So you can see the previous good examples. So you can see what a good coverage analysis is. And also, to display the numbers, they should be consistent, and also font size should be should not be less than 10 points. 11 and 12 are good. So this is how to list your numbers, and so this is not a good example of figure because we could not see which is which. So this one override this one. So you need to double check. So maybe someone from your group is responsible for finalizing the report and make sure that it looks professional. And also the checklist is helpful. So quickly go over it before you submit a report, like a title page, the cover page, reference, and check your formulas and font size, and where the units are missing, and all the data coverage must be included. And the numerical results should be rounded to a certain number, just here, 3 decimal places. So they should be right aligned. And the code should be in this one, the monospaced font. Then it looks like where you type your code in your IDE. So this is very useful checklist that you must go over before you submit every report. But later you will be familiar with it. But right now it's important that you go over every detail in this checklist. So that is for my introduction about the professional standard, and I look forward to see your reports tomorrow. And thank you.
Great. Do we have any questions for Fan? Thank you so much. That was good. I know it sounds like there's a lot of rules, but there's really kind of only one rule, and that is make it look professional.
Make the grader happy.
Fortunately, our graders have good experience in this class as well as in our market models class, so they know what they're looking for. Yeah. Maybe that's not so good. Okay, well, I'm delighted to have Fan here. Thank you for taking time to come talk to us. And those rules have been added to because things come up that students make sort of new, funny, weird things that, we need to put those on the list. And so that's why the list kind of grows like that. But if you read the list, you'll know what to avoid. So thank you, Fan.
Thank you.
I want to switch gears now, and let me try to